Welcome Wargamers to another Great British Hobbit League Battle Report. I'm James. I'm going to be I braved biblical rain today to make it to what looks like the set of Emmerdale.
Yeah, front together.
That's right, Slaithwaite in Huddersfield. To awkward battles. Today we're playing 500 points, mounted Rohan against JT's Haradrim army. It contains a mighty Mummakill, so let's see what happens and let's see the armies.
So this is my Rohirrim force that I'm bringing. We've got Éomer, Knight of the Pelennor, on his armoured horse with his shield. Moving along the line, we've got the two Sons of Earl. Both of these are on pureblood steeds, which move 12 inches, and they're armoured horses. A bit further down the line, we've got two mounted Rohan Royal Guard, one of which has got a throwing spear. We've got three Westfold red shields, all allowed by Erkenbrand's upgrade. And we've got two Outriders mounted as well. Going behind, Erkenbrand's warband is pretty much the same. We've got Erkenbrand mounted with his horn and +2 courage. Two Sons of Earl again with their pureblood steeds and armoured horses. Two Rohan Royal Guard, both of them this time with the throwing spears. Three Westfold red shields and two Outriders.
Off my force today, we've got Horace the Horseless with his one-man squad. We've got the banner. He's actually not got a spear or a bow, but we've given him the banner so we can remember that he's just got a hand weapon. Then moving on, I've got another warband. There's 12 raiders there. 6 of them are lancers, 6 of them are bows, and they're led by Zarski and his pet Mumik, sticking for a walk today. Hopefully going to trample a few people, but let's see how that goes. I've given him the Tusk weapons upgrade so we get 4 strength 9 attacks on the charge. Hopefully I'll get to demonstrate it for you.
Okay, so we're rolling for the scenario, see what we get. And that is 6, which I believe is hold ground. So let's just take a quick look. So it's the high ground, okay? So you get victory points for each of the models touching a central hill, victory points for scoring 1 or more wounds on the enemy leader, and if you kill the enemy leader you get even more. And you also score 1 victory point if the enemy force is broken at the end of the game. If the enemy force is broken and your force is unbroken, we instead score 3 victory points. So, on to deployment. So we're rolling off to see who gets to deploy first. So ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And that's Rohan deploying first. Okay, so we're rolling for where we're going to deploy. I'm going to start off with Éomer's warband. So let's see where he ends up. And he's got to deploy in the first 12 inches. So what's that done?
Right, so I'm going to go for Zarski's warband first and his 12 rangers. Hopefully I can get them somewhere near to where they've deployed. 2. Nice, that's in first 12 inches as well. Brilliant, that's kind of what I was wanting. Right, that's me set up, ready to go.
So next up we're going to be going for Erkenbrand. Let's see where he ends up. And a 1, so right near the centre again. So let's try and get these guys as far away from that Mummock as possible.
Right, so my last warband, I've got Horace and he's going to have his pal. Hopefully I can get them somewhere around here. Let's go. It's a 2, just what I was after. I can get him hidden away. Shyly behind the Mumik. And he's going to start as a passenger on the back of the horse. So if movement is needed, he can move. Done. Thank you.
And we're ready to go.
Let's get...
So on for priority, we've got to see who goes first. Okay, ready, and let's go. And we've got a 1 there. And we've got a 2 there, so priority goes to Rohan. So with Rohan winning the priority, JT has immediately called a heroic move with his chieftain up there. I've countered with Éomer, so it's the roll-off. So because he's bad and because it's my priority, I get to roll. He's 1, 2, 3 is him, and 4, 5, 6 is me.
1 to 3 we want, here we go.
And we got a 5. Éomer takes it. Okay, so this is Éomer's heroic move. So first of all, he's going to be moving in this direction. So it's everybody within 6 inches of him, which is his whole warband. and that ends the heroic movement.
Right, so for my movement, because there's not much you can do, I'm just going to move him forward this turn through this gap, just into this position here, so I'm ready to pivot next turn and hopefully get a charge in. And that is all my movement this turn.
And that's that. So, reviewing the action at the end of turn 1. Okay, we did a little bit of shooting, ineffective from the Outriders and the Royal Guard against the guy at the top of the Mummock. Okay, ineffective over here as well. We did manage to kill a Serpent Rider over there with the Outriders through bowfire, and then we went into combat, where promptly we were winning the combats quite well. Son of Earl killed his Raider there. The Westfold Red Shields managed to win the fights, but didn't manage to kill their enemies. And then round here, Aomer managed to kill one of his enemies, while the Raider actually killed a Westfold Red Shield here. And Son of Earl also managed to kill another enemy. So we're going to move on to turn 2. So turn 2 priority. Let's see who gets it. And it's a drawn 1.
So
however,
I'll get it this turn because you had priority last turn.
That's right.
Just what I'm after. Thank you.
So in turn 2, it's JT's movement. He's moved some of his forces out to that flank over there, sort of re-engaged with combat around on his left flank as well. A big highlight is he's trampling Aomer, and he's just rolled some dice against the horse, and the horse has gone down. So next up, let's see what happens to Aomer himself.
Do you want to take your front rider test?
Let's take it. And it's fun.
So, I'll take my 4 strikes against Aomer. Strength 9 against, is he about defense 6 or?
He's defense 7.
Cool. Here goes. That means I'll be hitting on 3s. On my 4s.
Strength 9, defense 7, it's 3s.
Here we go. Good luck, you might survive.
3, so
4 wounds.
4 wounds. So he's got a 3 fate. So let's see how he gets on. Let's see if he survives.
Not a single fate.
Not a single one.
And that's how the dice can go for you sometimes, guys.
So he's now rolled to kill Aomer, and he's managed 4 wounds against Aomer. We've failed all of the fate rolls, and therefore he's taken 4 wounds, and Aomer in the second turn has gone down.
And the Mumakil will continue on to trample and go for the Son of Earl. Right, so now I'm going to roll my 4 attacks against the Son of Earl. 4 strength 9 attacks going in. Let's roll for high. Ooh, I imagine there'll be maybe 2 there. Let's check that up. Strength 9 against defense. What are they?
He's defense 6.
6. So yeah, there'll be 2 wounds there on the 4 and the 3.
And that will kill him.
That's another man down. A very successful round for the Mumak. Finally got to charge him in.
So for Rohan's movement, we've actually moved some riders inside this terrain here. We did agree that it's not difficult terrain inside. So we've actually trapped the Raider here. We moved the Outrider and the Royal Guard behind that tree so that they can't be trampled next turn. Not been able to do anything over here. Obviously he's countered my movement. But over on this side, we do have the Son of Earls who've moved up and ganged up on a single Raider. And then more of my men have made for the objective in the middle. So that's the end of Rohan movement. Okay, so round 2 summary. So we've lost Aomer and we lost the Son of Earl over here, killed by the mighty Mummock. But we have consolidated on the objective, Rohan. We did have some success over here as well against the Haradrim Raiders and the chieftain down there, Son of Earl, managing to hold them off. Sons of Earl also kicking bum over here, and I believe JT's 1 model off breaking point now. So on to round 3. So rolling for priority for turn 3. And we get a 6, Rohan Priority. Reviewing end of movement at the end of turn 3. So down here, we've re-engaged with combat, but the Raiders being outnumbered there by an Outrider and a Red Shield. So let's get them fighting each other there. Also, this unfortunate chap's been surrounded by a Royal Guard, an Outrider and a Red Shield, and then the Son of Earl managed to get his charge in on the Chieftain. Because most of my guys are now on the objective, that leaves the Monarch a little bit useless for being able to take them off of the objective, which is probably the problem in this situation. And over here, the two Sons of Earl charged in on the Raider all by himself. One of the Sons of Earl has been countercharged. I don't think there's too much shooting to do, and then we're on to combats. So I'm going to start things off with this first combat here, Raider against Red Shield and Outrider. Outrider's going to feint, and obviously we've got the Red Shield there. So 2 against 1, 3, 4 and a 2.
I'm going to use my banner reroll in range of the Moomak. Hopefully a bit of luck, he might be inspired. Roll me a 6, come on guys. Boom!
And a 6, and he wins the combat. So let's see if you get the wound. Who are you going to attack?
I'm going to go for the Red Shield, just to get a man down. Here goes, a bit of luck. Ooh.
And he kills him.
Feeling lucky.
1 down. So on to the next combat. We've got the Royal Guard, the Red Shield and the Outrider against the Lonesome Raider.
I like these odds, my guy's feeling confident.
Okay, I'm going to feint with the Outrider and the Royal Guard.
Right, here we go.
So he rolls.
And I got a 4.
Got a 4. What can we do? And a 6 and a 4. So we win, and he is trapped. So these are the fainting dice. These are not fainting dice. So we need 5s.
He's dead at the first roll.
Dead at the first one. So we'll move on to the next combat. The next combat is the Son of Earl charging in on the Chieftain. We've got 3 attacks on the charge.
Hopefully I can stand strong.
Okay, let's see how you get on. 6. Now we both fight 4, so I do need a 6 in order to match this. And we do. So we go to the roll off. It was my priority this turn. So because he's evil, 1, 2, 3 JT, and 4, 5, 6 it's me.
I need this. Oh,
1, and he takes it.
Nice.
So the Son of Earl's moved backwards. He's defense 6.
I've got strength 4, so I'll be wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s.
Come on, I need this, pal. Shows what you can do.
And he kills him.
That's
outright.
an angry fight.
Another Son of Earl downed.
Seeing his men fall, he fights back in pride.
So moving over here to these 2 combats, we'll start off with the far one, Son of Earl versus the Raider.
My 1 attack. I've got a 5.
That's a 5. And we've got a 6. And you do get to re-roll because you're in range of the banner.
Although I'm not sure my fight value would have won it.
It wouldn't have won it. Well noted. Okay. So the 2 attacks of the Son of Earl. We need strength 4 against toughness 5. Sorry, toughness 4.
4, yeah, you'll be killing me on 4s here. Quite an easy one. Yep.
And 2 4s.
Kills him twice over.
Okay, and into the next fight. 2 attacks of the Son of Earl. Oh, a 2 and a 1. He can do this one. Oh, and he gets the 1.
The banner reroll this time may save him.
It
Hopefully.
may save him.
A bit of luck. Come
Should
on.
do.
Oh,
no!
Snake eyes.
Double
No.
1s.
Not
So,
feeling that rolling.
so he loses the combat, and we need 4s.
Deserves to die. Yeah.
And we take him down.
I'm not going to miss that coward.
And that ends the combats for this turn. So it's not looking great for the Haradrim. I believe they only have 3 models left, including the Mamakill, or 4 if you include the guy on top. They are broken now, so on to courage rolls. Okay, so we're rolling for priority for turn 4. Let's see how we get on. 4 and a 4, which means I think I had priority last time.
Yes.
So this is your priority, so hopefully you get to do something with your
Bit of a
Mamakill now.
chance to do some damage to this Moomak again. Let's get rid of them Sons of Earl.
Let's see if you can pass your courage first.
Yeah, that'd be lucky, wouldn't it?
So the Mamakill is courage 2, I believe.
Do I go by the courage of the leader?
Probably, considering my limited knowledge.
Courage 4. So come on guys, a 6 or more is what's needed here. Between 2 dice. Bang on.
And he's bang on the
Skin
6.
of his teeth he does it. So with him being the leader, he's stand fast. Everyone's within 6 inches of him there. Hopefully.
Yep.
So, it's a bit of a morale boost. I might get a couple more kills in. So I'm gonna charge him this way. I've pivoted him on the spot and I'm going to go in this direction, hopefully trampling both of these as I move. So I'll go into base contact with the first one. 4 strength 9 attacks as I go.
4 on the guy first.
Yep.
Kill him.
That's the kind of rolling I could have done with earlier on in this battle.
And another Son of Earl bites the dust. They've really taken the brunt of the Mummock this game.
Angry Mummock. And he'll move on to the next one. Next 4 dice coming. And the 2
4s. And he's dead as well. So that's our dead pal there. 4 Sons of Earl and Aomer.
So for the rest of my movement here, I don't have many other options but put this guy in there against the Royal Guard, and this guy's going to be brave. Just go in there, and that's my movement done for this turn.
So after some unsuccessful shooting at the guy in the howdah, we're actually moving on to the combats. We might as well start things off with the Outrider and the Westfold Red Shield against the Bowman here. The Outrider's going to faint.
Right.
So, rolling first.
Yep. Get my 1 attack out of the way, and that's
There's 1. And we're in there.
I'm losing the fight.
Okay, so we're saying the white dice is the fainted dice, both strength 3. We need 5s.
I'm surviving.
And he survives on the 4s. So moving on. So the next combat, we've got the Outrider and the Royal Guard. Outrider, again, he's going to faint. We've got 2 attacks as we have charged. Okay, so let's see how you go.
Yep, let's get on. There's 2 attacks. Let's look. 2 and a 1. Not looking very good at all.
And we do it.
Oh, yes.
So he's now knocked down. We did have fainting, so we'll do that first. So strength 3 against
5.
Strength 3 against toughness 5. So we need 5s. For the Outrider, we're rolling 1s. So we've got 1 5, 2.
It's 2 wounds.
And with the Royal Guard, needing 5s. And we get the 1 5 there. So we've got 3 wounds on him. Does that kill him?
Yep, so he only has 1 fate. So even if it's saved, the other 2 wounds will take him down. So let's remove him. Horace the Horseless. Oh, no wonder I haven't got a horse.
And that's man down. So we're now on to turn
This is turn 5 now.
Turn 5 now. Here's how the game looks at the start of turn 5. It looks like it's not possible for JT to win, but we're going to play till the end anyway, just for you guys. So, rolling for priority. And that's Rohan Priority. So this is the only movement Rohan's done. We're camping on the objective over here. We've surrounded the final warrior in the Haradrim force. Rohan Outriders moved back, just take a couple of pot shots at the Mumma kill, which I'm guessing is now taking its courage test.
Here we go, let's see if he hangs about or if he's had enough. Oh, and he's hanging about again, staying strong, leading by example to the one guy who's gonna die.
He stays in, so where's he going?
I'm gonna pivot him on this spot and aim him towards the objective. Obviously you would get a victory point at the end of the game if you are touching the objective, so with that in mind, I'm gonna move him forward 8 inches. Just make sure it's possible in line. Yep, from that point to that point. So he's now on or touching the objective marker. Very happy with that for now. So
Okay, so we're going to go on to the final round of combat. I think we're going to end the game off this. The Mumma kills come into contact with the objective. Of course, we're all camped in there, and the Mumma kill can't really do too much about that. We'll see how this fight goes, but we've agreed that JT physically can't win at this moment. So
I just want to finish on a high. Hopefully, one last death. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. So, so the Royal Guard, he's going to faint. And with the Westfold Red Shield, and let's see.
My 1 attack. A 2, not so high.
And the 6. Okay, so we're going to say the white dice is the fainting dice, and we need 5s.
And man down.
And finally, the last warrior of the Haradrim force goes down. Okay, so the post-game show, first of all, it was a victory for Rohan.
And a casual loss for me as always. Enjoying it as we go.
Epic handshake. So we're going to review how that game actually went today. What are your thoughts?
Well, as usual, I pretty much went all out for the deaths, took no consideration for the scenario, so got a heavy battering on victory points, but I enjoyed doing so. I'm not much of a winner, I'm a player.
And how about your man of the match? It's got to be the man McKill.
Oh yeah, I managed to get Aomer down. He didn't survive this one. No throwing spears. Get in.
One of the things that could have gone a little bit differently, I'm very, very aware that although this was a high ground, we did just make do with the terrain piece that we had in the middle.
Yeah.
Now that could have changed the game, because if that had been a hill, gentle sloping, then the Mummock would have been able to cause some damage and contest that. I think that's actually quite an important point to consider for him. We did make some rules mistakes as well. I'm a relatively new player, and I know JT doesn't get to have as many games as he would like. For example, did a heroic move quite early on.
If that had worked for me, it could have changed the gap.
Yeah, if it had worked in your favour, that would have been great. In terms of the one that I did, I actually moved a Son of Earl before I moved Aomer. So hold my hands up, didn't do that on purpose. You are going to find that, especially on some of these battle reports when we're trying to get them all sorted.
You learn as you go. Everybody does.
It was a great game, really good fun. We'll try and do another one soon. So this is James, and we've got JT from Awkward Battles signing out. Make sure you subscribe, get on the Facebook page, and spread the word. Thanks, guys.
See you later.